What is actually in Origin dog food? Today we're looking at the Original, which is their best-selling product. This also is one of our best-selling dry foods out of all the foods we sell. But in terms of like quality of dog foods, Origin has always been heralded to be really the ultimate and best quality dry food. More recently, there have been new entrants, so it's got a bit more competition, but it's still up there in being the top 10 best quality dry foods. In terms of key points of the product, it's a complete food, so you can ultimately feed this food entirely, and your pet would be fine. Food was originally made in Canada using locally sourced ingredients there. It more recently has been brought by Mars Corporation, and they have factories also in North America, so the USA as well. Yeah, the composition has stayed the same. The big things that scream about Origin of why it's different and why it's heralded as being such a good super dry dog food is it's got 85% quality animal ingredients, and the quality being the key word there. It doesn't just use meat meal. We boast also being a whole prey diet, which again in layman's terms means they use whole carcasses, and you will get different calcium and protein from all these different sources. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. A benchmark of measuring how good a quality food is. What are the first ingredients? A lot of grocery foods in the past, first ingredients were maize, which is the lowest quality and cheapest source of ingredient. But if you see meat is the first ingredient, that implies it's majority meat. This food is for all breeds and life stages, so it is a high quality food, so you can feed it to puppy, adult, and senior. Then if we look at the composition, and Origin, it's not always the case, but they're super transparent. So they give percentages of all the main ingredients in the food. Looking at the ingredients, the first ingredient is fresh chicken, 25%, then raw turkey, 8%, fresh chicken giblets, liver, heart, 7%, raw whole herring, 6%, raw whole hake, 5%, fresh eggs, 5%, raw turkey liver, 5%, dehydrated chicken, 4%. So that's the meat meal that comes in. To other dog food's not even comparable. The amount of fresh ingredients that goes into this is really great. And you are feeding a majority of your kibble we've made of meat, and that being split between fresh and meal. You can tell with a good quality dog food, one, the kibble tends to be a bit darker in color because it's filled with meat. Whereas if you pile it with rice or maize, it typically is more orange in color. That also translates into the dog stools. The high quality dog food typically are dark in color, but because it's more nutritionally dense and more digestible, i.e. the dog's gut absorbs the nutrients, less comes out. So you feed a bag of Origin, I expect the stools to be small, hard, and easy to pick up and dark in color. Typically, the more nutritionally dense a dog food is, or the more high quality it is, the less grams you feed, because in essence, nutrient dense, that your body can absorb more nutrients from a smaller kibble. This is suggesting for a less active dog to be feeding about 160 grams per day. So it may cost more money to buy this bag. It may last double the amount of time. In conclusion, Origin is the best dry dog foods. You really, in terms of feeding dry, you can't go wrong. This is a great start. But I hope that was helpful, and follow us for more food